Alright, we're back with Homebrew channel. Because we were in the mood for some coffee, so we thought we'd get some homebrew. Boo! I'll admit that was terrible. So we have a wide selection of things to choose from. Can try to show off what we have and see what do you guys want us to play. I don't care if it was horrendous. I regret nothing. So we have
Kaizo.
No, no, not today, not right now.
There's a Kaizo Mario World 2.
Yes. So I have
Oh,
Final Fantasy 4,
that is
Final
a frightening
Fantasy
thought.
6, Mega Man X, some ROM hacks, Super Mario World.
Sigma Boss Rush?
That's a ROM hack.
Is it just like all of the Sigma bosses in a row?
No, not Sigma. That's a Metroid ROM hack.
Oh.
Hey, look, there's redesign. Super Metroid redesign, in which I'm currently in the middle of a playthrough, and lava is bad. I do not like lava! And of course I proceed to fall in it again.
Yeah.
So...
I have on multiple occasions come to the conclusion that I am just bad at Metroid.
Well, this
I
game...
am bad at 3D Metroid in first person, I am bad at 2D Metroid, I have tried to play Metroid and that's never worked for me.
Well, this game would make you suffer a lot because the controls are kind of wonky. They changed the physics. So Samus is a lot heavier, and I keep on falling in the lava, and this is not good. Stream, what am I playing? Apparently they don't know.
I say vote for Kaizo, so he has to do it.
You can't do that! You can't do that! You can't make me play Kaizo.
Is this the one that wants to let's play it one day?
You lie, sir. No response from the chat. I don't know if I'm really in the mood for thing. We could do something on a Nintendo 64. Yeah, that first part was just me derping around, falling in lava. See, these streams always have the best starts.
Map an N64 to a Wii remote? Oh, that's Wii remote and nunchuck.
I don't know how you do it either. What do you want to do?
You could play Wii 64.z64.
I don't think that'll work. Superman. Yeah, Super Smash Brothers. Or Zelda. Feed me something here. Alright, we're doing it. Superman 64. I gotta find this on here and see if I can find the actual game. See if I can actually play it.
For a second I saw a Super from Super Smash Brothers and I thought it like already guessed it and I was really confused.
I don't know if it has this.
Just assume no one wants to play it ever. It's just
I don't think it
not on
has
the
it.
list.
It's not on the list. Man. Superman, the game. I can always do it manual, but then it won't. We don't recognize that name. I guess I'm not playing anything. Alright, well, regardless, I am actually going to play Superman. Well, why are we doing this?
You're the one that decided on it.
Why did I decide to do it?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Scary. Hold me. Hold me, Evan.
There's like at least half a foot between us.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like changing that.
Alright, I guess I will just start from the beginning and see how far we get.
I should try and look up the level select code that we accidentally enabled.
Yeah. Then we could just go to the end and see how terrible the ending is.
Then
We'd
there's
spoil
no time
the
to
ending!
waste.
Because that's, I'm sure it's a
Because
thrilling
there's so
conclusion that everyone has been waiting for.
Well, if Proton John's LP...
Yeah, maybe one day.
is any indication, we'll be waiting a long time for that finale.
Yeah, he's one of the few people that's like willing to put himself through playing the entire game.
So now you get to watch
Also,
me
I like
fly
how
through rings.
I like that the bars at the top and bottom are rendered as pinks for some reason at the emulator.
Yeah, because of the fog. Yeah, so actually, if we were playing this on my computer on Project 64,
Yeah, Project
version
64
2.1,
has fixed the pink fog.
or well, the lack of fog, I guess is what you can
Well,
call it.
yeah.
Because I guess because they thought pink would make a good default background color. I don't know why they couldn't just make the skybox like blue with clouds.
See, they probably
then
just figured that no one would ever see the skybox.
through all the fog.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Now to go pick up and throw cars. Because that is a thing. And now to go over... Can I land? Right. Z. No! I must steal your baby! What?
I think you just...
I hit her.
You
And
killed her.
And I just quit too. Well, I would have had to start over from the beginning of the ring section anyways. But...
In short time, your
This
fate
game.
will be sealed, Superman.
This game. Next time, maybe I shouldn't try kidnapping children. That's the moral
Then
of the
there's
story,
no
by
time
the
to
way.
waste.
Exactly.
Don't try to kidnap children.
Or you'll have to play through another level of Superman 64. That's a scary thought.
That should be our prison sentence.
Superman 64.
We should start using that in prison. Just like
Terrible
how many
video game.
terrible video games. Although, kind of like John, for some weird reason, I enjoy this. It's probably that sick part of me that enjoys Kaizo.
Still can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, me neither. And I've played through the entire thing, so...
Still can't wrap my head around that one.
It's funny how easy the rest of Super Mario World, like the original game, is once you play Kaizo.
See, the thing is, I was never... as we've already established, I'm not that good at 2D platformers, which is sort of a mystery as to why I've enjoyed Super Meat Boy so far.
I need to get that. I've played it some, but I...
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, see, one thing I like is it doesn't... Like, there's...
Oh, great.
It knows that you're going to die a lot, so it doesn't really punish you much for dying.
Yep. Alright,
You just sort of start over.
This looks so terrible. Like...
Well, I mean,
this does
admittedly,
not
the
look
pink-
good. Like, look at the ground.
the pink
Look at the
doesn't
ground.
Okay, the pink everywhere is not really helping it. Not that there's really much that could help it.
I guess not. The excitement of flying through rings.
You know what'd be impressive would be if someone tried to make a hack the game so that it's like fix glitches and stuff,
How would you
like, make
want
it-
to, though?
and like make it a decent game. If someone
Well,
could
make it a
manage-
decent game. No,
Someone could manage
that would be an impressive feat, making a decent Superman game.
Well, if someone could manage to hack this so like the ring sections were shorter and controlled.
Or that
Just
there
that-
weren't ring sections.
Well, if
at
they're gonna have
all.
ring sections, they should be short and like control. Not just control, but just like controlled.
Well, yeah.
You shouldn't have
If
to
we get
learn
to any of the later ring stages, you'll see how ridiculous they get. Like I'm probably making this look easy.
Yeah, I've tried it.
perfectly
It really
honest.
isn't as easy as it looks.
Superman drives like a car. Basically, B is gas, R is brake, and you actually have to press the brake.
Yeah.
And I like how if you just stop holding B, you run out of momentum, and then he just kind of like stands in the air.
Yeah, that is exactly how flying works.
I forget, what is the explanation for his flying powers? I'm not that much into
Just explode.
no, the car did.
Oh.
Then there's no time
And
to
I have
waste.
to do this section again. Luckily, the game takes pity on you, and if you fail the game that's at the end of each of these mini ring sections, then you, after 3 times, it will just take you straight to the game again, but still. Making you do a game or making you do the ring section even more than once. Why? You know what? Making you do the ring section once. Why? I seriously, like, that's a good idea. Ooh.
See, the thing about it is,
If
like,
it
it'd be one
weren't
thing
so
if it-
copious,
See, it'd be
it
one
would be
thing
okay.
if it weren't for the fact that the difficulty in it comes exclusively from the port controls.
That is one thing. Yeah,
If
the
it
controls
controlled-
are one thing.
If it weren't,
But-
if it controlled good, it wouldn't be remotely difficult.
But also the other thing that you have to keep in mind is that there are 7 stages of this. And this is the shortest one.
Yeah, they get longer.
Like, you get up to 10 minutes. Oops. Let's get myself back in line here. And I like how there's, like, that little arrow in the bottom right corner that tells you where the next ring is.
It just, like, instantly
And then it
snaps
just
into place.
snaps to where the next one is. No animation, nothing, it's just like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, they could have at least, like, had a delay.
You know what, they could have at least done a lot of things with this game. Alright, so what you have to do with this car is grab it, and then not get hit again. See, this is the
Then there's
beauty
no
of
time
live
to waste.
streaming.
Remind me to never play this in the chat.
Yeah, so, but the beauty of live streaming, I can't cut anything. So you get to see me play through the ring stages again.
Yeah.
See, that is the one good thing about LPing, at least like when you're recording videos and then editing them, is that you can actually put some quality control and stuff. Live streaming, not so much.
Yeah, hence this one.
Hence this game being this game.
Well, no, it's just we've had technical difficulties just off and on through the entire live stream.
Yeah, that too.
Like, batteries die.
Yep.
I love the timing on that. It's like, we literally, like, just started, and, I'm not doing anything. I think my batteries are dead.
No! Great times. Great times. Okay. This is starting to get redundant.
Starting?
Right. Hey, Evan.
You have a loose definition of a phrase
Evan,
starting to get redundant.
I'm seeing rings. What does it mean?
See, I'm more concerned with the fact that everything's pink.
I'm more concerned with the rings. Alright, if I fail it this time, I think I just...
My phone is ringing.
See, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just get it away from the road. Once you get it away from the road,
This is
you're
my
fine.
This is my parents.
Alright.
Hi, I can't really talk right now. Okay, bye.
So what do they want? To know when you're,
They said to call them back.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I'm going to plug my phone in so that it's not dead when I go to do that.
I am stuck between buildings. That is
That's
always...
not good.
Well, actually, I'm stuck between 2 parts of one building.
You're stuck between building.
I'm stuck between building. I'm stuck between a building and that same building. Also, I like how the police department is just a gateway that says police depit, like DPT. And that's all the police department is. It's just like fly through that arch. And that's all it is. Oh,
Take it towards the police
no, I'm
department.
running out of time. Luckily, the end is right here.
That's just like, I think I'm going to the police department today. Wow, that was cool.
Whoa, what did I do? I've lost sight of the guys.
I'm going to wait until after you do this
There we
block
go.
in front of you.
There we go. Wait, did the guys just... Did they just fall off? Like, what happened to the other one?
Yeah, before you...
You can go ahead. I don't even know, like, I should have, by all means, probably lost that. But I think the guys just, like, walked off trying to go after me. I don't know.
Only the best pathfinding makes its way into Superman 64.
Yes. Only the best pathfinding that can be...
Only next-gen
infinitely-
AI. They walked away from you off of a cliff.
Yes. Hey, that's what they'll do in the next COD game, right?
Because that's the most important part of anything in any game.
Realistic AI. Or fishes that swim away from you.
Did you just get stuck on nothing?
I got stuck on the edge there. It wasn't nothing.
Well, it was an edge that you shouldn't have gotten stuck on.
Yeah, probably.
You weren't touching the wall. Nope. Oh, this game.
That and the fact that, like, the design of the city is kind of terrible. It's all the same, kind of. And there's the fact that you missed... No,
I thought you missed the
top.
tower.
Nope, I haven't. But the
This
fact
is-
that you have
this
to have
logic-
tokens to get your power-ups. I guess you're in a video game, you know, because why hurt real people when you can hurt fictional characters? No, that was actually a licensing issue. The licensor, which is, I think, Time Warner. At least at the time that this was made,
Time Warner.
yes, the Time Warner.
This was
The Time Turner. But they apparently didn't want Superman punching real people. So
like
that's...
the fact that he kind of does that.
I don't know. Also, fun fact about this game, it runs better on the water.
Yeah.
Also, Ring. Alright, Ring. Hi, Ring.
Where are you? Turns that slightly. Oh!
I'm playing hide and seek with the rings.
But that's
Go
what the
water
that's what
again.
that's what that arrow's for.
Yeah.
For times like that.
Exactly. It's like, where's the ring? I have no idea.
So is it just me, or is it like not relative to like where you are on screen? It's like the arrow literally directly
I think
points.
it literally points to where
It's like a model that follows you that just points at rings.
Yep. Imagine if that was your job, like pointing at rings. How sad would you be?
I feel like darting at
The end!
I feel like that's supposed to be like you going into a building or something, and you just flew in through the side
Mm-hmm.
and like went underneath and.
Sure, let's save the game. Not over the ones that I've actually had save files on. Also, another emulator glitch. Doesn't the Project 64 fix this one as well?
I don't know.
I think so. But the Daily Planet website
This
doesn't
looks like a
load.
job for Superman.
Alright, right, we have to do things over here. This level is really dark. Like, really dark. Also is very easy to fly into things. It's funny that flying around is better than walking. It's really sad that flying everywhere, even in a place like this, like, I will land and show you the walking controls. You can only turn, you cannot walk and turn at the same time. Also, that is Superman's punching. Now, originally in development, he had other moves that he would do, like kicks, but also B to pick things up while you're on the ground.
Also, the animation of where that box is relative to you is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Oops. This is the access code, so actually I want to show you something interesting. If you pick up something, alright, come on. Pick up something and walk too close to a wall, it just explodes. Everything explodes in this game. That's another thing about this game that's like,
Yeah.
so funny. It's like everything explodes.
Cardboard is an extremely volatile building material.
Alright, and what we're supposed to do is go up to this computer and press B, so now we can actually do things. The game does not tell you that you're supposed to take it there and do that.
Well, it said
But you
something
are.
about a computer, I think.
I think so, but the game does not give you any instruction on what that computer is.
That arrow would be nice to, point at the next plot objective.
Mm-hmm.
If you can call it plot.
Yep. Alright.
I feel like...
See,
not-
look, this is Superman's walking
It's like,
controls.
yeah, in most cases that slowdown when you, it showed you, that'd be like dramatic. This is just because the game can't handle it.
Yeah, the game, this is actually the game and not the emulator's fault, because I've emulated N64 games just fine on my Wii and on my GameCube. On my GameCube, but on my... Alright, let's just fly away from Mala. Not deal with her. Oh, I think we have to. Alright, well. Hi, how you doing? I'm just gonna punch you. I hope you don't mind.
No animation.
Because she's set to, I think, like a trigger when you get earlier in the room.
You just like skipped
And
it.
when you land, I think I just... There you go. It's right there. help with the dam workers, and I've hidden them in a secret cage deep underwater. Thanks for telling me. Smash the door through super strength, they'll drown. Give up. Or, you know, I could always drain the water, right? That's really a thing that I can do. Alright. Somewhere around here, other than this health, which I need.
In the chat, how does the game not explode itself?
Good question. So there's just this pass underwater that opens up all the side doors.
Okay, so that just automatically opened, but the other one that looked very much like that, you had to specifically go and use at the computer.
I can't see. I literally cannot see. The contrast is so bad on this level.
Can you, like, up the contrast on the screen?
That might be possible.
You pause and see if you can do that.
Yeah, I can't do it in the game.
Well, no, through the TV.
Alright, time to figure this out.
Contrast.
Contrast.
Is that max?
It is.
Oh, crap. Is there brightness? Turn up the brightness?
This is
Wait,
terrible.
go on.
What?
It's Samsung Magic Angle.
Lean back mode, standing mode.
What?
You can't see any of this, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
We're playing around with the things on my TV. Just putting up the raw brightness, I guess we'll have to do for now. Okay, remind me that was at 45.
Yeah.
So that we can set it back once we're playing something not so dark.
Yeah.
This is only slightly better.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what I have to do. I now have to drain the water.
Isn't the water all under the stage in here?
Yes, there's water all around the stage.
Can't you, like, glitch into it somehow?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
It involves the eel that's down in here.
Ooh, the bars at the top and bottom have changed the color.
So I think if you fly into this guy when you're going towards the edge, it can push you through the wall. Didn't I already collect that health? Or was that at, like, the other end or something?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to remember. How do I lower the water again? There's a way to do that. And it's not it. I like how you take more damage from throwing enemies and then they explode on you than actually getting hurt by enemies. Lovely. Oh, look, there's so what's this? Is this ice? Yep. I think they're giving you, like, power-up tokens at this point to say, sorry about not really giving you your powers all the time. Hope you have fun with using a game that wasn't really designed around them. I mean, for the most part, they're just kind of there. You know, you don't feel like they have any significance in terms of the game. Alright, I think this is the place that I need to go. Or maybe not. Lost. I forget how to do this stage. It's been a while since I've seen this been done, or done this myself. There it is!
Random
Why
lever.
would you think to come here? Also, you have to press B on it. See, there you go, I'm lowering the water.
Just, like, punched it.
Yeah. But, like, why would you think to go there? What?
The only significant power? Flight.
Yeah, that's really the only one you ever need.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's really comical how running into things is more effective than going down on the ground and punching them.
Yeah, assuming you can aim, which is not an easy feat.
Yeah, but then again, if you're doing anything in this game and are decently good at it, then I don't know. Here we go. Here's the thing that we needed the card for, and now we're gonna go in and save the damn workers.
I'm gonna go ahead and save the damn workers.
I'm gonna save the damn workers. I think we've ran that as far as we can.
Yeah.
Also, hallways.
Most riveting of all gameplay types. Walking in hallways.
Walking in a hallway. And now, once you walk in here, I think this guy will come up and try to talk to you. So, just stand and wait for
What power
it.
is that?
This is dashing. Hi. Hi, how you doing? You must disarm the bombs. Here's the access code for the main computer. Open the pressure doors to the turbine rooms. Alright, thank you for that. And
Wait,
now-
until now, who said anything about bombs?
no one did. But now, suddenly that we've talked to him, we have 10 minutes. No matter when we talk to him. Also, this allows you to run super fast. And yes, you can use this as a kind of remember.
Oh, I'm sure.
If you like run it, there you go.
Yep.
Alright, I don't need this.
No, that's my phone.
That's like the advice thing. Telling you what you've learned. No, I don't want this again. I'm just gonna let it go away. Alright. Alright, yeah, so I'm stuck running in here. I'm in the level now. I am now part of the way through the level. Still attack this guy. Get the kneecaps. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. I don't think it's actually doing any damage. Oh, there we go. But I cannot fly. Since I've entered this glitch zone this way, I can't fly, which means I'm basically screwed from the rest of the level. Superman. That's Superman for you.
Yep.
This looks like a job for
Alright.
Superman.
See, and this is why I don't envy Proton John doing this game, because every time he does, he shows off all these glitches and more than I'm showing off. And most of the time when you do one of those glitches, you have to restart, usually from the entire mission, and play through it all again. So he has an incredible patience for that.
What?
I don't even know.
Just like, sort of.
Oops. Also, if you pick up a box and it hits another box, they both explode. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna land this time.
Because I may or may not have to, like, leave the call. I don't really call it.
If you have to leave, that's fine.
I don't know if I do or not. I want me to call them, but I'm trying to see if they can get by with texting. But they still have to text it back.
First world problems. I don't know if I should call or text my parents.
I'm just gonna like awkwardly sit here until that changes, so...
Alright, I'm just gonna activate this properly this time. Hi. There you go. She's getting shot by her own robots. Even though she doesn't have a health meter at this point. Although you actually can glitch her out of the stage and break it to make it so you can't beat the stage. Alright, so now right now we're looking for the pass to the doors, which is... Actually, I need that health. It's down here in the water. There we go. Also, lovely getting health sound effect is Superman getting shot. Pretty close to the ending of that. Alright, there's one of these ones, wasn't there? Nope. How did I not get hit? Oh well. It has to be one of these. Yeah, it's one of these two. That'll lead you to it. You can do it, Superman. You can fly. It automatically landed me there. By the way, I'm actually pressing B to activate that, not punching it. You
So
can't.
that's not the punch button?
No, the punch button is A. The talk to everyone and do everything button is B.
But B plays the punch animation.
No, it doesn't. A is the punch.
No, when you're activating.
No, it doesn't. That was just me. That was just me pressing A and then pressing B. So it made it look like I was punching it, and it was working.
Well, you did that last time.
Also, the great thing about the health in Superman 64 is that it heals you random amounts.
Of course.
Yep. All right, this one's.
So basically, no matter
No matter what.
but if you can play just as well 2 times in a row, but lose one time and not the next because it heals you.
Oh, okay. So someone came up with an explanation as to why the boxes exploded. They're trinitro toluene. TNT.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Some people don't know that. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for walking through me. Alright, this time I will not glitch my way out of the level because I actually want to beat it. Well, that was intentional, me doing it.
That doesn't mean it won't happen.
It could just happen randomly. It has happened to me randomly before. Alright, and I just literally flew into something and automatically picked it up. I literally just pressed the fly button and then picked it up. Alright, now I have to go back up to the top level. And there's a tank here. Just a random tank.
Of course.
Which we are now going to try to proceed to punch. And not be successful. There we go. Finally got it to explode. Still have some of this running power left. Alright, and now we have Mala as a boss fight. So what you're gonna...
The frame rate.
The frame rate, this is so terrible. So what you want to try to do... Okay, so here's the actual thing. She has two helper robots, and you want to pick these up and try to throw them at her if you can. I'm very low on health, I'm probably gonna die. Alright, let's take care of this guy first. Get away! No! I blew myself up. Where did it start me? At the beginning. No checkpoints. You want to try to find that cheat code so we can go back?
Okay, well, I'm waiting for this bounce back. I'll pump it up by...
This
Alright, we're gonna quit. Actually, interestingly enough, this game has multiplayer. Yeah, it has multiplayer. And it's terrible because I think at least on this emulator it glitches out, so you can't see what you're doing. Oh, here we go. Here's the demo
Then there's
reel,
no time
by the
to
way.
waste.
I'm not playing this. So this is a playtester playing the game right now. And there's a glitch in the demo reel. At least sometimes there is. So, okay, it's going to come up here in a second. So the guy just misses a ring. Which, you know, for being someone who's like a professional playing this game, like, they miss a ring, so now they're just gonna kind of loop around and show you how great Metropolis is. And then I believe they get stuck. Or just kind of do that. The demo reel, I think, gets out of sync. And they just left that in.
Yep.
I don't get it. So what's our... Do you know our code yet?
No, my phone is being slow. You can do it. I feel like it's been slower recently.
I'm just pressing random buttons and seeing what happens.
I connected my laptop to your Wi-Fi, right?
In short
have.
time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Right here.
this looks like
Yep. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty much done with this game.
And mouse.
I don't want your demo reels.
Then there's
Get
no
away
time.
from me. Alright. Buttons. Buttons. I pressed no. Oh, I guess I pressed back. I can change the language to French. Use.
I like how that implied. It's like, even when in game, like, spelling it party implies fun.
Well, that has to do with how they would put, like, story. Like, new game. They
I'm
call them
saying-
parties, yeah. Yeah, implying that this is fun. Alright, come
Then
on.
there's no time to
Hurry up.
waste.
Working on it.
Work faster, Pokey. Options. Are you using Google?
Well, yeah, I did. And I got onto YouTube, or not on YouTube. The first result from YouTube is Superman 64 level select glitch.
Well, actually, you know what? I think part of the thing is it was a debug for the developers, and then they just left it in. Like the idiots they are.
But you can. There are codes to get ice, breath, that's super speed.
Alright, well,
Wait,
how do we unlock all the levels?
Game, put until you get the option save game on the controller pack. After
Then there's no time to waste.
Select the load game option from the main menu, then choose the save. Prompts to insert a level pack will appear. Hold the L and B buttons for approximately a second, then press the A button. Level selection screen will appear that allows any mission to be played under the current difficulty setting.
Okay, so I go in and I select one of the ones that we have, and then I hold L and B.
For about a second, then press A.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Oh, that's not all of them. In fact, I think that's the one that I have to do next. Well, actually, no, that's not all of them, but this was loaded from a file that was only on the dam.
Wait, there's Super Cheats code. At the main menu, press up C, down C, left C, right C. Then
Up,
again,
down,
enter
left,
the following while paused. Level skip, up C, down C.
Oh,
Then there's no...
Super punching, LZ. Energy refill, ZR. So this is all kinds of debug stuff, I'm sure.
that stuff's not working for me.
Well, we have to do the up C, down C, left C, right C at the main menu.
Oh, to put that thing in. All right, I'll go. I'll go to the main menu then, so we can start doing some of that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so where? Just once you get to the menu, up C, down C, left C, right C.
This looks like a job for
I bet
Superman.
that's the confirmed that you got it right.
Yep.
So then, level skip is well paused, up C, down C, and it should skip the levels.
Should skip to the next level.
Yeah. So that's close enough to a level select.
Yeah, I think I discovered that one. I think I did like the up C, down C, left C, right C, and then I was just skipping levels.
Well, no, we did,
In
I think we
short
did
time,
get all
your
of
fate
them.
will be sealed, Superman.
Yeah. All right, I have to start it. Now let's.
This looks like a job for Superman.
It's in the pause menu that you do it.
Yeah.
Oh look! Now I'm suddenly on level 3. How
Then there's no time to
convenient.
waste.
Okay, so my parents want me to try to be back by 8. I'm gonna
All right.
wait here a little bit until the face text again, then I'll get back until less awkward face again.
Yay. I'm all
Oh,
over
yeah, and
right
then,
now.
if you want power-ups,
Alright, I'm done with this stage. It's gonna be like the fastest playthrough of this game ever.
it's in the game. Does that mean it's legit for a speedrun?
I think
This
that
looks
counts
like a
as
job for
cheats.
Superman.
But it's in the game.
But there are other games that have cheats in them.
But it's in the game.
Alright, so here's how effective flying.
Oh, yeah, that picture is a...
Yeah, well, I can show it off.
That picture is a... Try to kind of what that picture is.
Right, I'll go up and walk up to it. Here, slap. Okay, so here's the picture of the city. Now it looks pretty nice, right? There's a picture of the skyline. Also blue, green, red. I think that's like the only one that I've ever gotten that good. Maybe not, but then you walk out to the doors and you see that they copied and pasted it and stretched it out really wide so it looks terrible. So yeah, Superman 64. Also, I think one of the guys just shot the other guy. But enough of that stage. Now we can move on.
Okay, let me know if at any point you want any power-ups. I can help.
Then there's no time
All
to
right.
waste.
Oh, here's a fun glitch other than falling. At the end of the last stage, you break out of the top of Lex Core, and if you fly into the hole that you made, where
You
is
can
Lex
find
Core?
it.
Where is Lex Core? There it is. All right, so if you fly into this hole, you'll get a message saying, "Don't lose time, Superman. Your friends are waiting somewhere else." But it just boop teleports you away from it. Try to pull it off again. Oh, whoa! Come back, Superman. He's just rising. He's just going straight up because he's too close to the wall. Eh. Oop. Oh, this game. We'll just sit here. Oh, right. If we're gonna play Superman 64, we have to show this off. 80%, 60%, 40%, 20%. These are the display options for this game.
Also, the HUD doesn't scale down.
Yeah, just to point that out, the HUD is not scaling down, so I'm literally playing this at like, it's like 2 pixels wide for me.
Hold on.
I just got a ring by falling.
480p, so 20% of 480p. This would be 96p.
96 pixels.
This is 96 pixels high.
Yeah. Extreme.
This is 96 by 72.
That is so terrible. Like, even if they were gonna do this option, why would they at least scale the HUD down?
Yeah, the HUD should scale. On the off chance you wanted to do play in glorious 96p.
Glorious Quinto vision.
Yes.
Oh, this game just makes me sad. You know what also makes me sad? How well I can actually do the ring stages like this.
Also, you will notice that the game is running significantly faster.
Yes, the game also runs the best when it's at this resolution.
Yeah.
Percentage of the resolution. Alright, please just let this section be over. I'll stop after that, I swear. No more.
Well, what I want to know is, does the timers still go at the same rate, regardless of...
That would be interesting to figure out.
Because if not, then you could theoretically play the game. You know, actually, if someone were ever to do a speed run, they'd have to do it like this, because at the same time, it would be running fast.
Well, and especially if they did like a TAS where they're measuring in real time, that would reduce the amount of lag.
Yeah, they would have... If speedruns would probably have to be done like this.
If anyone was crazy enough to speedrun this game. Although the good thing is, at least with speedrunning this game, when you get to those levels that aren't the ring stages, the action stages, most of those are breakable and beatable in under a minute.
Yeah, which
Through
means that most
glitches.
of the game would be this.
Most of the speedrun would be this. And I'm actually out of time because of the thing that I did. Alright. I think that is a bad/good note to end it on. Lex wins.
Sums up Superman 64 pretty well.
Yep. Alright. Well, I think we're going to bid you adieu for this stream. So, thanks for whoever came.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time, maybe.
Yep.